my name's Jeff. And y'all missed another intro. That was funny.
That was golden. It was pretty golden.
That was...
But man, even being that, someone we've been trying to get on for a while. She has been a part of our life since 2016. She serves here at the church, faithfully on the prayer team, amongst many other things.
All right.
Every single outing that we have had, she has been one of the first people to jump on board, donate, get behind us. Hey, what do you need? Where can I help? And I'm telling you, we
knitted
are
us
so
some,
excited.
knitted us sock hats. There we go. Gosh,
Yeah,
I couldn't
there we
think
go.
Lots of hats.
So if you guys remember, if you followed along with us long enough, we did a homeless outreach, and we were taking up, hygiene supplies, book bags, everything like that. Well, she came in and she was like, hey, how about I knit them a bunch of hats? And when I say these were like quality hats,
These are good hats.
these were like good hats.
We kept them.
I mean,
and sold them.
seriously, like that.
Their hairs were sweating.
Yeah, they were going to
better
keep
than
them
store
warm.
bought.
Yes, sir.
Definitely better than store bought.
I'm telling you, so we are so glad to have you on and to talk about your story. And we're going to get into it.
Glad to
But
be here.
listen, for this moment right here, what we're going to do is I'm going to make my dad run a lap around his house real quick. So, hey, Ashton, how about we go and cue that music?
In the chaos, you draw near, whispering words I long to hear. Peace be still, the storm will fade. At your word, the winds obey. You hold the heavens, yet call my name.
And welcome back.
Oh,
Ding, 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 to another segment of This One Time at Church. We'll say it now. Last week was top of the line. It's going to be really hard.
Please, hey, let me say this. If I don't hype Caleb up a lot.
Come on, dude, do it,
because
please.
I'm going to hype him up then.
Please, dude, I'm getting excited.
Because last week's segment of This
Making
One
me
Time
feel
at Church was monumental for this podcast. Mixed between Bishop Jeff's reactions to the videos and the videos themselves. If you have not watched it, stop what you're doing and watch it.
Bishop Poole,
Hey,
I know you're watching it.
Listen,
I know you're watching it again.
Hey, you know what we need this week?
We need one of those robots.
We need exclusive clips of just This One Time at Church.
Yeah.
And that's
Like
what
funniest
the socials
moments.
need. Yes.
Because that one was funny, but one of my all-time favorites, top 3, is the Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, yeah.
Go find that one.
was crazy.
That one was stupid funny, dude.
Hold on,
Okay.
real quick. Hey, what has been your favorite?
Yeah,
This
let's-
One Time at Church moment.
I think the Jehovah's Witness one.
Yeah.
Okay,
That one was
I think that's a gold one.
Get a sip of my lean. Kidding. It's Sprite, okay? Chill, brother. This first one, a lot of you have probably seen it, but I saw it. It somehow got back on my algorithm the other day, and I still laugh just as hard. So I'm like, I'm gonna run it back. And also, whoever built this slide, shame on you. You're gonna burn in hell for this.
Bro, he is shook. He is
Also,
stunned right now.
Listen, that entire Department of Justice is going to see justice if I'm that cop.
Who goes down a slide? Who lays on their stomach?
I
and
don't
goes
think
down
that he
backwards?
did.
I don't think he did.
I think he got
twisted
turned
up.
around in there. His his handcuffs, his tasers. Bro,
Hey, run that back one more time.
he
whole
didn't start
disarray.
that way. Hey, I'm pulling my
started
gun out.
laughing the second he even entered the thing.
He looked like a rag doll coming back.
I'm unloading the whole clip in that
He
slide.
said, slide, just have your way. Just have your way with me.
Who made that? Somebody please, listen, man. Somebody please go do your research and figure out
Hey.
where this slide is and who made it.
I might be telling my age, but do
55
y'all
is
remember,
not that old, dude.
Bro, try
You're
me one
good.
more time, Caleb. On this. Do you remember? Do you remember the slide, the metal slide?
Hey, zoom in
Yes.
on me, Ashton.
That
Yes.
used to burn.
Yes.
Would give you like 3 and a 4th degree burn if you could get one.
Wait, which
Listen,
one?
That was
The metal
the
slide.
The
metal
metal
slides.
slides, bro. Where in the summertime
Oh,
they
bro,
were hot.
Lion's Den in Covington used to have one for the longest. I think they
yeah.
still have it.
Yes, it's
son.
Bro, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I was thinking. I was thinking when he went down there, I'm like, I wonder how hot that thing gets in the mid summertime.
Lion's Den. Wait a second.
Den.
Go back. Hold on. Lions
Lions
Club.
Club.
Chill out. Do not Google Lions Den. Forgive me.
Oh my God!
Forgive me.
I just thought about
Leave it in, Ashton. Forgive me,
Said that,
Father.
I was like, damn.
If you've been,
Everybody. This one time at church, dude.
if you've been
This one time at church with Caleb.
Hey, okay, hold on, bro. I just went to Warner Robins store like last week.
I think those are poles you saw in there, not slides. We're talking about two
Yeah.
different things.
But
We're
those
talking about two different
billboards
things,
are
brother.
all lined down the interstate. So
oh no!
forgive me, Father.
I've never seen him
I
blush.
just caught
He's
that.
blushing
Bro,
right now.
Bro, it hit me. I was like, no, I'm blushing. I think it's hilarious. I just please don't go look that up, please.
Somebody's definitely going to do it just because you just said.
God
Oh
almighty.
my goodness!
Okay.
Man.
All right.
And he didn't even mean to do it.
He
didn't
didn't.
mean to do it. That is the
Okay.
thing.
And I didn't mean to do this.
We're
Not sponsored.
I'm not participating in this, bro. I'm not.
Hey, Adrian, exit
my
stage
crying.
left. Hey,
I am crying.
I'm not participating.
onward. Get it back in here, Adrian. We're gonna keep on.
Come
We're
on,
gonna keep on going.
Adrian.
We're gonna keep on going, dude. We're gonna keep on
We
going.
can vote on that one, but we're leaving the react. Dude, I have tears. Look.
Oh,
Look
no.
at my face.
Oh no, Ashton, we're leaving that in.
Hey, play it one more time for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
come
on,
on,
here.
Ash. Come on,
Hey,
say it.
listen. This is an all-inclusive podcast, dude. Y'all stop
we
being
let it-
weird.
Look at my eyes, Ashton. Look. I'm crying real tears.
Look at the word. Ramadan.
the lick lip. Bro, serious tears.
Cut it, Ashton.
Nope.
Please cut
Nope.
this.
Please.
Nope.
Please
Nope.
cut this.
Nope. Nope. Onward.
Bro, we're going
It's
to get
out there.
reported I don't
All
know
right.
how many
Hey,
times.
on everything I love, if this was your kid in this Zaxby's or wherever they're at, dude, or this casino, I'm fighting him. It's obviously a security camera. There's no audio,
No.
Man.
but he jigged them, boy. He spilled his drink and everything, dude. Oh, okay.
That
dude.
meant he had full anticipation on kicking
gonna
the
get this
heck out of
together.
that ball.
Okay. I don't care, Garrett. I am prefacing this video
Mm.
because
I'm still
Everybody-
crying from the
everybody has done this. Listen, I'm gonna say this too because it's two things, man. When you go to the doctor's office before that doctor comes in, you're bored. You just find something to do, whether it's
Yeah.
playing with the wooden tonsil things or whatever, cotton balls. I can tell you this much: I ain't never done what this man did.
Uh-oh.
Also, in that same token, do you know how confusing it is and how frustrating it is when you're driving through the main lane at Walmart as you're passing the doors and everybody just assumes that I have to stop? That happened to me yesterday and it made me so mad. And it's just, I had to let 30 people leave Walmart.
You do.
You're actually supposed to.
There's no stop sign, Adrian. It's just a crosswalk. How many people do I have at this point empty the entire store because they just about did?
Pedestrians has the right of
You
way.
took the words out of my mouth.
You really didn't know that you have to stop.
Hey, there's no stop sign.
He failed that driver's
Pedestrians
test,
have
bro.
the right
There's no
of
stop
way.
sign.
He failed. He failed.
Yo, if y'all are at a local Walmart around here, please watch out for a little red
Yeah.
Ford Ranger. Because
Watch out, because I'm gonna run y'all over at this point. I was cool with the first 10. It's when it became 40 people that I had an issue with it. And then don't even get me started with the lady on the scooter.
Oh,
Get off of it. Next video, please.
Hey, how are you? I'm all right. Nothing much. I was like,
Called that man. Called that man mid twerk, bro.
That
did I
is
just watch?
crazy.
That's
It's
disgusting.
crazy.
That is disgusting. The fact that he had to put his stomach on the table first to get to get up. Look, he placed his stomach up there first. That's disgusting, bro. That's disgusting.
Look how quick he got down, bro. I'm all right.
Tell me.
so this has been that one time at church.
We know him.
Sorry for playing it 3 times, Ashton.
Hey, we know him. Caleb?
Do we? No.
Jesus.
Oh,
We know him.
Hey, bro. We got so many American Disability Acts in this, bro.
Dude,
We gonna have
listen
to
to
delete
me.
some stuff.
Listen
I'm
to
telling you
me.
right now. We
Listen
got
to
delete
me.
some stuff.
All I'm doing is taking what's already been put on the internet.
yeah. There ain't nothing wrong. Yeah.
If y'all don't like it, fast forward through this segment. But here's the thing.
Lord, Jesus.
Y'all are a bunch of weirdos, and I know y'all like it, and everybody laughs with it. And
Whew. Yeah.
forgive us, Father, for we know not what we have done.
The
Oh,
funny
you know
thing
what you
is, the
did.
funny thing is,
You know
though,
what you
let me
did.
say this: if people get upset about this, they wouldn't care if they were scrolling on their phone and came across this. They'd laugh
I know
at
they'd
it.
laugh at it.
But because we
but
put
Caleb
it,
did it.
and we say the name, and we say Jesus, they're like, you can't do that. It's like what?
Dude.
You're
Listen,
you're
dude,
going
I know
to hell
that you
for
prayed before you had dinner last night, and then you turned on that secular movie with your wife, and you watched it. You nasty.
Listen, brethren, I ain't gonna lie. I went and saw the Odyssey last night with
You're
my
going to
wife.
hell, dude.
I know, and it was great.
I actually want to go see it.
I do want to go see
What
it.
is that? Yeah, everybody on here know. If you don't know by now, one of my favorite childhood books is the Odyssey. So the Iliad and the Odyssey. Homer, he was, let's give Homer a shout out because
Shout out to you, Homer
it's
Simpson.
listen, it's the oldest story ever documented. So shout
Wasn't
out you, man.
Homer
Cartoon.
a philosopher as well?
Okay, so there's actually an argument. Some people don't believe that it was one person. There was actually an organization of writers, but
Gotcha.
nobody can disprove the one man theory. So it is speculation.
Gotcha.
So it could have been like I said. They say it could be like a school of writers, or it could be seriously just one
Yeah.
person. But yeah, I went and saw the Odyssey. It was pretty cool. A lot of life lessons. It's pretty cool because the whole thing was like the way that you treat foreigners when they come into your house. That was the main theme of the whole thing. So like it was like Zeus's law to before you could even ask a beggar who he was or what he was doing, you had to feed him a meal.
Oh wow.
Then you could get to know him, which is pretty crazy. We can learn a lot from that.
Mm.
Because you know why though? They say because you never know when you're entertaining a god that you don't know is a god. So it's cool. Enjoyed the movie last night with my wife. Fun date night. Yeah.
Right
Don't
on.
know why I threw that in, but we have Melissa Munson on
We do.
today. Like I said, she has been with us since 2016.
Yeah.
What?
It's rice.
How many times have I said that now?
We know.
Bishop
We're
does
waiting on
the
you to
same
figure it out.
thing. Bishop still does the same thing. It's
Why
okay.
didn't you correct me? You can correct me on the mic. It's okay.
It's okay.
Get it right.
Are you okay over there? You look so
Yeah.
sad.
No, I'm trying to get myself together.
He
over here.
rethinking. He replaying a lot in his head right now. He rethinking life over there.
Listen. I regret. Let me say this. I
look
regret
over
nothing.
And your wheels
I
It's
are
turning.
freaking turning,
It's
bro.
turning.
Oh my god!
You started talking
It's
about.
turning.
You started talking. I thought about that second video again. I had to get myself together. That's all.
Melissa Rice, I am so sorry.
It's the first time we had Adrian.
Did you say? Okay, let me
First time Adrian walked
let me
on the
preface this
podcast.
too. I've known Melissa so long. She's been in our lives for so long that when I met, it was
It
always
was-
that. So now in my
That's
head, I
what
always
everybody
you know,
says.
I'm sorry, Melissa Rice. She is married. I'm gonna put some respect on it. I apologize.
Thank you.
Melissa Rice.
Thank you. Thank you.
But so you've been with my parents for a long time now and gone on multiple mission trips, correct?
No, I haven't gone on not out. I have gone with
I thought you went to
the.
Peru.
No, I have not.
He's laughing at me.
No, I have not. I've gone to
Dude, you're
help
just making up stuff about
the
her.
motorcycle ministry
Bad,
to
bad.
feed the homeless, and then I've went to Daytona.
I'm about to, listen,
Help him. Help him. Jesus, we need you.
cut this because I'm about to.
We need this in the
Hold up.
Leave it in. Leave it in.
I
Bro.
messed up her name.
The people need to hear this, bro. Hey, all right, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that, bro. Listen to me, dude.
Oh, you didn't take.
Oh my God. Hey, we're leaving this in because that's funny. The people love to hear us laugh at nonsense. I just thought it was funny, dude.
All right, Melissa.
So how many mission trips you been on, Melissa?
You
None.
He just lying.
you start
He
asking
He
questions.
just started lying.
Dude, I'm hurting, dude.
He just started lying.
I thought
on
you went to
Melissa.
Peru.
Ramadan.
I seriously thought you went because I didn't get to go on one of the, or actually two of the trips, and I thought you went on the one I.
Did you go to Washington when all the?
I
the
went to. Yeah, I went.
That's what it was.
See?
I went to
Yeah.
Washington.
See, y'all
with
think
the
I'm
prayer
crazy.
group.
Yeah.
Golly.
We don't think. We know.
I know. Well. All right. I know. I'm sorry.
No, leave all that, Ashton. There's nothing to cut. Leave it in. For y'all that
Ashton?
can't hear her, she is behind the camera asking questions about what she should and should not cut. And I know that y'all want to see all this. So
Yeah.
we're going to leave it in for you. We love you.
This one's messy.
This one's funny. This is great. This is everything that this podcast should be. It's been a great day. No, seriously. Reel it in, Garrett, you dummy. So that is so funny to me. All right.
We're gonna get.
I'm good. Thank you, Jesus. No, so obviously we've been talking about having you on for a while, and now it's I can't look at Garrett. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I'm not even gonna look over there at Garrett. He is an idiot, dude. Chip, did you just do that? Did you really just do that? Okay. For those of you who don't know, this is Melissa Rice, not Melissa Munson. And she has not been on any mission trips. She did go to New York. I'm sorry, Washington.
Hey, bro, here we go again.
Frick, Washington, D.C.
Here we go again.
No, she did go to Washington, D.C. And, yeah, and she's on our podcast now. So,
Listen, this is so bad because, okay, we have these people on that we don't know.
and it's crazy. We
We'll
know
stu-
everything
we'll-
about Melissa, and
we'll-
we're butchering it, dude.
We will study them. And like Melissa, we're like, oh, we know Melissa. This is
Yeah.
going to be great. You know, we get in here.
Dude, don't have
We know nothing.
They're clueless.
So what we're going to do, Melissa, is we're just going to let you tell us.
Yeah.
So,
Would you
I'll
like to say
introduce you.
something?
I got you.
yeah, let's try.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, round 3.
I don't even know
go.
who this is, dude.
Hello, Melissa. Right.
I said Rice.
Okay.
I said the
That
wrong
was me.
city.
That was me. I'm guilty.
How are you? We know that you've done many things in the church,
Yeah, come on, prophesy.
right? You've done great things in the church,
Great things.
right?
Jesus said
We
greater.
know also that you've been a part of the prayer team
Mm-hmm.
for a while. You were part of the team that went to Washington, D.C. to
Yep.
pray and to just really walk around all of Washington,
Yes.
D.C. and pray, which I forget. Something took place right after y'all left. I can't remember what it was, but something kind of crazy happened right after you guys left. And we was like, wow, it was a good thing that y'all went up to pray up there. But tell everybody a little bit about yourself and that your name is Melissa Rice.
That your name is indeed Melissa Rice.
What's your name?
My name is Melissa Rice. I've been married for 2 years.
Congratulations. We just found out.
We just found out today.
Bro,
We knew that.
Yeah,
we
we
knew
did.
people. We knew that.
Gosh.
I've been here at Living Way for 10 years, a little over 10 years now. As they got right, I am on the prayer team.
Yep, we knew that.
I'm on the usher team.
Yes.
Whatever's, I just like to serve, you know.
Amen.
awesome.
Just to help wherever is needed. You know, it's picking up trash on the side of the road because somebody throwed a whole bag of garbage off down there. You know, most people won't do that.
Yeah.
They'll walk past the thing. I can't do
guarantee.
that. I can't do that.
And seriously, that's one thing consistently that I've seen in you is the servant's heart. Is just willing to do. Stop! I see you with this.
Y'all
smirk.
two behave.
It's him, dude.
We can't sit together. It's
I'm
crazy.
gonna read this text. He
No,
just
but
sent me, dude.
seriously, the servant's heart. Stop smiling. Stop.
Go ahead,
Listen, I'm
Garrett.
sorry. I'm trying to be serious, and they're making fun of me. Hold up, Paul.
Dude, no, seriously, for real. Just chill, bro. I'm being serious. I wish more people had. I'm sorry. I wish more churches had people like you, because it takes a special kind of person to just sub in wherever.
Yeah.
And I've watched you many of years, quite literally just sub in wherever. Just hey, tag Melissa.
I'm
in.
just here to help.
You know,
I mean,
and you know, you also do a business that a lot of people don't want to do. You have your own cleaning business.
Yep.
I saw you the other day, waved at you on the golf cart.
I've been there. I've been doing my own business for 9 years.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And my business was spoke into existence in this church
Let's go, dude.
So
by Apostle
entrepreneur.
Ojo.
Apostle Ojo.
He
Hey.
spoke
Ojo,
it.
baby.
He spoke it.
Let me say this. Shout out to Apostle Ojo. He's one of all of our spiritual fathers. Because let me say this. He is a true apostle. And when that man speaks,
It
He,
changes.
It is bound to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
let me say,
Yes.
and I'm going to say, back to my previous marriage real quick. But whenever we were, no, listen, when we were trying to have kids, this was crazy.
I remember this.
He came in one Sunday and preached, and he walked out and he said, he looked at Mackenzie and he said, "You're pregnant." And he said, "Oh, you're pregnant." And she's like, "No," and he's like, "I'm telling you, you're pregnant." And dude, shortly after, I kid you not, Liam.
Here comes
Like,
Liam.
and we had been trying for I think 3 years.
Yep.
So like when I say that man, when he speaks, I've seen him do it with like when my sister was sick or something. He'd call and pray. Done.
Well, I had lost the job that I was working at, and I had been there 8 years. And I was in between jobs. I was helping a friend of mine split firewood. That's how I was paying my bills. Like, splitting firewood, I'm not talking about with
That's
an
not
axe.
easy.
But, I mean, even with a log splitter, that's
Yeah.
a back-breaking job.
Yeah.
And I had been doing it through the winter or whatever, and the guy that I was helping, I had actually worked for a cleaning company prior. And I had to have some surgeries, and he wouldn't let me come back. So I was doing the firewood, and the guy I was working with, he said, why don't you just start your own cleaning business? And I said, I can't do that. Why not? Because I can't talk to people. I can't ask, do all the things that needs to be done with the business. I don't have the education to do that. That following Sunday, which was in October, Apostle was here. During service, he was up there preaching, and y'all may remember this. I have actually gone back and watched it on YouTube. Just because, like, did this really happen? You know?
Yeah.
He stopped in the middle of his preaching, and he said, God said I had to do this now. I can't wait. He said, I've been arguing with God. Should I do it now or should I wait? And he said, there's somebody out here that has been thinking about, because I told the guy, I'll think about it. He said, there's somebody out here in the sanctuary today that has been thinking about starting a business. But God just wanted me to tell you that if you start it, he'll have your back. And 9 years this October. 9 years. I mean, people think cleaning's, it's easy. Come with me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No.
Go with me. Go with me.
Hey, scrub a couple of baseboards and tell me how
Come on.
easy it is, because my back's screaming. When I used to clean carpet with Shane, boy, man, getting in shape was the hardest thing, because that wand and having to push that thing, man.
I lost a lot of weight.
Boy,
doing
yeah, I
carpet
lost a ton of weight. I lost a ton of
Well,
weight.
tell the name of your business. Definitely
Made
promote
with kindness.
Made with
it.
kindness.
MAID though, right?
Yep,
And
MAID.
how do they call? Do they call and book you?
Yes.
Do you want to put that out here? Is that a business phone number?
You can.
Yeah,
I mean,
put it out.
That's
Go
fine.
ahead,
As
do
long
it.
as you're in the Covington, Conyers, Monroe Social Circle, in that vicinity. If you need assistance with cleaning or anything, give me a call, 678-654-7234.
That's churches, businesses,
Yeah.
homes,
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
So
Commercial, residential.
and we've talked before too, and from what you said, it sounds like it's not, you not only had the business for 9 years, but it's prospering too.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you have plenty of good clients, a good clientele. I mean, you've built something great.
Yes, from the ground. Like I had one person I started with when I was working for the cleaning company prior. One of the ladies that I was cleaning for, like I had to sign a piece of paper. I can't remember what you call that. Where I couldn't clean for nobody that they had business
NDA or
with.
whatever?
Yeah.
India, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is kind of NDA.
Anyway,
yeah.
I had to sign that saying that I wouldn't take their
their
customers or whatever. But this lady was like, nobody could clean for her. She didn't like nobody. She was like 85 years old and she didn't like nobody. But I started cleaning for her, and she allowed me to like go in her room. She wouldn't let nobody else. So after I had left that business, well, they wouldn't let me come back. her daughter-in-law actually reached out to him and was like, look, she won't let nobody else in here. Can we please, please, please see if we can get in touch with Melissa? And they did. And God rest her soul, they're both gone. I know he's gone. She probably is, but I lost contact with him. But that was 9 years ago.
Wow.
What's the nastiest cleaning
God.
story you got? I won't name an all address, phone number. Let's throw 'em out there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Have you had one though?
I have had some that I have literally turned around and walked out and said no.
Let me tell you, I had one.
No.
I had one with Shane, and it was they wanted a couch clean. It was just one couch, so I'm like thinking like, okay, no big deal. Go to this house, just a little small house, and go knock on the door, walk in, get about 2 feet in, and realize I can't step any further. And I'm looking around, and the smell of cat urine is
Knock you
burning my nostrils and my
That
eyes.
ammonia.
And when I say hoarder house, like this couch was so covered. I'm like, serious. I call Shane. I'm like, dude, I sent you a picture. Like, what do you want me to clean? what is it you want me to clean on this? Because
Well, I've had so many people reach out. They're embarrassed.
nasty.
You know,
Yeah.
and it is. It can be. But that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
You know, and me clean, it's not just about cleaning somebody's house to line my pockets. Because most of the time I clean for way less than what I should be. But that's not my purpose.
Come on.
It's so many of the ladies that I clean for, they're elderly, they're by themselves. And we talk about God.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about God like the whole time. Like sometimes I can't even get the house clean, and it's like, I'm here to do a job. I got to do this,
Yeah.
But it's more of a ministry.
Yeah.
It's definitely more of a ministry.
You know what's so cool with that is your business is a demonstration of not separating sacred versus secular, what we would consider secular.
So true.
Because the Bible says everything that we do, we should be doing unto God. So you saying what you just said shows that you have made it something sacred and that you're completely doing it unto God. And as a result, your business has thrived.
He's in the beginning, he said, if I started, he would have my back.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean that it's been easy,
Of course not.
Yeah.
but God never did tell us this walk that we walk would be easy.
No. And
But he did say that he would be with us.
Yes.
Exactly.
And the first year, it was okay. It was okay. The second year, I was struggling. The third year, I wanted to throw the towel in because, and I look back today, I don't even know how I paid my bills. Like, I had 3 children,
yeah.
like, that I took care of. Single mother, I took care of. But God.
Yeah.
But God. But
See,
God.
and that's one. So one thing, and I'm sorry we joke a lot. We joke a lot. We love you so much, though. But one word that always comes to mind, and I told you this before we started with you, is resilience. One thing I've seen is no matter what you have gone through, you bounce back, and you bounce back better. And it takes a lot, because I've seen a lot of people go through few things that you have gone through and crumble. You know what I mean? And to see you, even what you just said, being an entrepreneur in America is not easy. Let me say that for anybody listening. It is not an easy road. When you go out on that road and you realize, hey, I got 3 kids at home that if I don't do what I need to do this week, they aren't going to eat.
Yeah.
And when that weight is sitting on you and you have that on top of life happening, wondering how you're going to pay the bills, how you're going to get them to school, how you're going to get school supplies, it's resilience. And to see you today and thriving on the other side of that. And what I want to talk about is maybe some of the stuff that you did have to walk through, and then how you got through it. Because if nothing else, I want to know like how you what am I trying to say here? Help me. How you built
Survived.
up the resilience that you
Survived.
have. Yeah, and survived. Yeah.
Survived.
I would say thrive. 'Cause
Thrive.
You did
Yeah,
more.
you
That's what
more
I'm saying.
than
You did
survived,
more than
yeah.
survive because
did.
even in the worst seasons where I'm like, I've looked at you sometimes, but I'd be out right now, you know? And it's just, what is the secret to being that resilient and staying that consistent?
You know, years ago, like when I was a single parent, a single mother, raising 3 kids. Now, my daughter, she had her grandparents, but my 2 boys, just me.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, like when they were younger, it didn't have nothing to do with God then.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew who God was, but I wasn't putting my all in. I wasn't relying on Him. I was relying on myself.
Right. You weren't participating in the divine dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was homeless. And me and my 2 boys was sleeping in my van at Factory Shoals.
Wow.
They didn't know we was homeless. They thought we was just camping. But a friend of mine let me stay with them for a moment, and their mother had a brother that had a house. And I lived in that house for 12 years. But the very first moment I was told that I could possibly get this house, when I went to look at this house, the kitchen floor was falling. Like, it needed work. Then I went and paid for the power to be cut on. Well, the power box was so old, it still had the screw-in fuses. So Snap and Shoals wasn't going to cut the power off.
Nah.
That was
Definitely not.
They weren't going to cut. So, like, I was so excited. Like, finally, I was going to have my own place, not have to live with somebody. Like, my kids was like 3 and 4 years old at the time, 5 years old.
Melissa, I'm so sorry.
Y'all too need to stop.
He was about to dump water. He was about to spray water.
But
This happens every like
happens
7
every-
episodes. Ah,
Caleb,
freak.
I need you to
Continue,
leave.
it's going
Caleb.
good.
Go, Caleb. Back.
Bro.
If it gets too quiet,
So,
he can't.
I can't help it.
so I needed the power box to be replaced, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to get this house. I can't replace it, you know. Well, I went back to where I was staying, and I was all bent out of shape, crying, squalling, just bad, snotting, crying. And that person told me, get on your knees. And that's where it started. Like,
Wow.
I got on my knees that day, and I said, Lord, how is it that you could give me something and within a matter of seconds take it away from me?
Yeah.
Like, I need a home. I'm
Yeah.
tired of going from pillar to post to the woods to wherever. 2 days later, a pastor at a church went and wired up a new panel box.
Really?
And I went to that church for quite some time until they told me I was going to hell for wearing a pair of pants.
Well, listen, there's always that.
You know,
I hope you enjoy them pants. You'll be burning in them.
but I lived in that house for 12
Crazy.
years. That was my home. Like, I had to fix the floor. Like, there was a lot of things that had to be done.
Yeah,
But
but it was yours.
but it was mine.
Yeah.
It was my home. But God,
Yeah,
So good.
He's the reason that I keep, no matter what, you got to have faith.
yeah.
Faith that God is working all things out for the good of those that love Him.
And I love me some Jesus.
Me too. And I think that's so important is to realize that, hey, if I have nothing else, we always say that if I have nothing else and I have him, I have everything.
Yep.
What more do I need? If he doesn't want it for me in my future, I don't want it.
No.
I found that out. He's let me have things that I wanted to have
Yeah.
out of pride, out of whatever it may have been.
Yeah.
And I realized really quick that, hey, I don't want this. I don't want this lifestyle. You know, like even when it came to partying, it's like that was like the glamorous. And when I was a kid, I'm like, man, I can't wait to go to college and party. And you know what I mean? And it's like you live it and you're like, dude, this sucks. This is terrible. Like,
Well, you can make all the plans that you want,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, it's God.
Yeah.
He's gonna show up no matter what. He is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he has showed up no matter what in my life. Like even when I thought I would not be able to carry on. Sorry, y'all.
No, you're
Nah,
good.
you're good.
No, it's okay. And that's kind of something we wanted to get into today. And we don't want to. And if you cry, it's okay. We'll probably cry with you.
Probably. Caleb definitely will.
Yeah. And that's one thing that I really wanted you to hit on because, our testimony is not for us. I always look at it like a tree, a fruit tree.
It's for
An
everybody.
apple tree doesn't eat apples. A pear tree
It's for
doesn't eat
everybody
pears.
else.
It's for everybody else. And so your testimony is for other people. And there are other people out here who have gone through what you've gone through and thought about hanging it up or have given up on something because of going through that. So,
Or have all the perfect reasons too.
and
Yeah.
and so like from a father's perspective, I love my kids, but a mother's love is like no other. And we're men, we can't match that mother's love. And we're tough with our kids. That's where they get that from. They get it from their dad, right? So, from a motherly perspective, going through what you went through, I can't imagine. So I'm not sure how deep you want to go into it. I mean, you have free reign to talk about it however you want to talk about it, but I just feel like there is somebody that needs to hear your story because they've gone through the same thing and they've either given up on something that God had them doing or have even given up on God. Because listen, and that's okay, and that's for somebody out there. If you're going through something, it's okay to be mad at God.
It is.
I know that sounds so crazy, but he gets it and he still loves you for who you are. So
Well, with
the
all
mic is yours.
With all the things that I have been through, 46 years. 46 years. I'm 46 years old. And I've talked before, and it's not, oh, well, my story is, my story's way worse than yours. It's not about that whatsoever. But I have been through things that no woman should ever have to go through. Because when you eat, I mean, guys too, guys, they go through things too. And usually we forget about the guys, They're supposed to be tough and all that. But
Yeah.
growing up, we wasn't, my daddy didn't have money. My mom and daddy wasn't rich, My whole family didn't have nothing. We made it. We had what we needed.
Yeah.
I raised my kids by myself, especially my two boys. I have three. I have a daughter and I have two boys. My daughter's grandparents was a big part of her life, but my two boys was me. Just me. And I raised them to, even though I was a woman, they had to be tough. So I had to, we went fishing, we went hunting, we did the things that guys would do for their sons. I had to do that. I've been through, people trying to take my children away because they thought I wasn't good enough, I guess, And children, y'all know, y'all got kids. Children do not come with owner's manuals.
No.
It's our parents had to figure it out. My grandmother, she took me to church when I was little. I mean, I didn't have a mom and dad really they didn't drag me to church.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. I didn't have that. I went to church with my grandmother till I got a little bit older. And then I started going to church on my own. I don't know if y'all even know. I grew up in Sunrise. There was a church at the bottom. It was the Sunrise Community Church, Brother Frank.
I've had a sunrise combo from Crystal.
No,
And that is
no.
phenomenal.
But there was a church at the bottom of the hill that was pastored by Pastor Brother Frank. And that was really, I remember going when I was little with my grandmother, but that was really, it was him. He started it, my walk with God. But jumping forward to this past year, there was a tragic accident. My baby, my 21-year-old, was doing what he wanted to do. And he liked to go fast.
Yeah.
And he hit a box truck head on. There was 3 people in the vehicle. It was him, his girlfriend, and one of their friends. My son was driving. DOA, dead on arrival. By the time they got there. And then the other girl that was with them, she was gone too. They wasn't wearing seatbelts. When the county had posted that the road was closed to, make a different route, there was so many people on there like, these young kids would be wearing their seatbelts. Even if my son would have been wearing his seatbelt, would have made no difference.
Yeah.
His work on earth was done, even at the age of 21. No mother should ever, ever have to endure the pain that comes from losing your child.
Yeah.
I know we've had someone in the church to lose an unborn baby. And that's I've never experienced that. But I could only, I know what I've dealt with losing a 21-year-old,
Yeah. And not to interrupt.
I don't think I was going to survive it.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
And Joe was, just so people know, Joe was a part of our youth group. Me and Caleb have been youth pastors here for a little while. And, man, we love Joe. And the crazy part was I hadn't seen him in a while. And then I think it was 1 or 2 days before I told you the story. I was at the gas station.
Yep, you've seen him at the gas station.
My kids wanted something after like a Wednesday night service or something crazy. And I went by the gas station. Sure enough, here comes Joe pulling up behind me. He's like, "What's up, man? What you been doing?" And I'm like, "Where have you been?" And it was just that last little conversation. It was like, "All right, love you, bro." And he's like, "I'm planning on coming Sunday." And that was the last time that we spoke, But, same thing with him, man. We knew his heart. And when he'd show up with that big old smile and greet every one of us like he hadn't missed a beat,
That's right.
And I know one day when we get to heaven, it's going to be the same embrace.
That's right.
And
exactly.
the legacy that he's left, the impact, the memories that he's left in your heart, in our hearts, I mean, we'll forever carry on with us. He's a part of this too. Mm-hmm. Every kid that we've had to minister to and love on has built us and to who we are and helped shape us and help make us wiser and, realize that, hey, we haven't always done the right thing. We didn't always have it together. We could have done better. And, with this youth group, that youth group, we could have done better with this, and I guess everybody could do that. And when you're met with something like that, someone dying so young, I see a lot of people go into like regret and they start guilt, shame, condemnation, and they start reliving all these things in their head. and thinking, man, I should have done this. I could have done this. What if I would have done this?
That was me.
Yeah.
You know, why didn't I do this? Or
Yeah.
if I would have done it this way, or you know, the moment the phone call came in, well, actually, I called. I didn't get a phone call. I called because my daughter had said, "Mom, have you heard from Joe?" And I was like, "Not since 8:00." And she's like, "Well, his last known location." Da, da, da. So I started calling him, and it went straight to voicemail. Which later on I found out his phone was completely crushed while it went to voicemail.
Yeah.
Then I started calling his girlfriend's phone. And I called once and rang, and I was like, well, it's ringing, so it's not dead. So, and then I hung up and I called back. Well, the officer answered. You know, and they didn't, it wasn't a meet me at the coroner's office or come over here and identify your child. I identified my son over the telephone through his tattoos. Wow. And then the officer's like, well, that tattoo, no, I can't say it's him. I said, look, that tattoo is on his hand. I don't know if it's the left or the right. Because in that situation, at that moment, like, left, right, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
You know? But at that moment, I hit my knees where I was at. And the only thing that came out of my mouth was Jesus. Yeah. Jesus, 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 Jesus. That's all I kept saying. That's all I could say.
Yeah.
So how did you find the strength to still come to church?
Yeah. And did you have moments that you were mad at God?
Yeah.
Honestly, I never had one moment where I was mad at God.
Really?
But I was surrounded by people that I knew had me. God. I knew that my pastor and bishop and Elder Gwen and Ashton and so many other ones. Sissy, Rachel.
You left
I could
left
just
us out, but it's okay. No, it's okay.
My ladies.
It's okay. We say your name wrong once, and I get it.
Caleb and, you know.
Just me.
Garrett and
just
Adrian. All I knew, they all had me.
Yeah.
Everybody here.
Yeah.
They, not to say that there wasn't some tears, because Lord, I have shed some tears.
Yeah, and rightfully so,
sometimes I still like, where do they come from? You know? But I made that call to Pastor Stacy and told them what happened. And I knew everybody was praying.
Yeah.
And the day that happened on a Thursday. And Sunday I came to church. I just got up and got ready. I could have resorted back to doing the drugs that I used to do.
Yeah.
Because I used to be a pothead.
Yeah.
I used to be a meth head. Nobody knows that. Nobody's ever heard that testimony before. I got through it. I got clean. God helped me with that. But God has a purpose for me. Mm-hmm. Through my whole life, He has had a purpose, even though for the most part I've never seen it. And sometimes I still question it. Like, what is my purpose? Mm-hmm. But I know there's somebody out here listening that maybe you have lost your child and you're drinking, you're doing drugs. Don't cover it up. When you cover it up and you get sober, it hits you 10 times worse. Yeah. Just face it head on. It's one of the hardest things that I've ever had to walk through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But with God, it was easy.
Yeah.
Because I understood that He's with him.
Yeah.
And I will see him again.
Yeah.
I had so many people to come up to me at the funeral and say, "You want Xanax?
Oh God.
Do you need some? Are you okay? Do you need something?" Like, I don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, you want a shot?
Yeah.
I could have. I
Yeah.
sure could have.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong now. I thought about it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just want Jesus.
Yeah, amen.
Come
Yeah.
on.
And we talk about it all the time because, well, I'll speak for myself. I've been through that where just drowning myself in alcohol, and it was just to kick my problems just a little bit further. And then once I started remembering again, I drink again just to kick the problem down the road just a little bit further. And what it did was, like you said, it put me to a point where I was never confronting it.
No.
I was always drowning myself to try to just get out of shame, guilt, and condemnation and not deal with the actual root of the problem. And there's another thing that you said that was very powerful. And it actually answered my question on the key to like your resilience. And it's a lot more practical than people may seem. And I just want to kind of pull it out of your story, but community. Community is the key. When you realize that Jesus is in Adrian, Caleb, Jesus is in you, that by me interacting with you, I'm receiving the same love that Jesus would give. And, the same kind of thing, different situations, but the same thing happen, same kind of way. So, where was I going with that? I'm sorry. When I went through what I went through, and Lord, I forgot where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I completely lost my train of thought.
I don't know where you was going with that
Yeah.
either. It just,
It'll come back to me.
it's just, you've got to let all the worldly things go.
Yeah.
You've got to pursue Christ. Make him your all. So not only April the 3rd, so it's been over a year that I lost my son. And he was my baby. He was my baby out of 3. Well, before I lost him, he's gone, physically gone. 8 years ago, my oldest boy got upset with me. I was not a perfect mama, but who is?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I wasn't a perfect mama. I didn't know how to be a perfect mama. I
Yeah.
love my mama, but she wasn't a perfect mama either. And once he got grown, and he didn't want nothing else to do with me because I was a piece of crap in his book. I lost my son, and he's still here on earth. It's been 8 years this Christmas since I've seen him.
Wow. I'm sorry. Did he come around for Joe when that happened, or?
He came,
Yeah.
he signed the book, and he left. I never seen him. I still haven't seen him. And I questioned, okay, God, what is this? What are you doing? I don't know which is worse, losing a child in a tragic accident and having to plan his funeral, or losing a child that just does not want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I was supposedly a bad parent. I sold my necklace that I had received for my birthday to make sure that child had a birthday present. He don't know that.
Yeah.
He didn't see that.
Yeah. In a way, I can relate to you when it comes to that. My oldest, we went through a time period where we didn't talk. There was things between me and her mother that, of course, she'll never know. It was me learning to be a father when I didn't have a father. So yeah, I wasn't the perfect father
Nobody is.
by any means, and there are still some things I regret that I did not work a little bit harder to make happen. But again, we live and we learn.
I've regretted, wish I could go back and change things.
And we
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
But
And
I can't,
we can't. And for me, and I'm praying that it happens for you the same exact way. For me, it took so much consistency where even though I know at one point she blocked me, even though I knew she did that, I can't remember who it was, but I remember listening to a pastor, and he kept saying, I think it was Bishop Hernandez out of Florida. He kept saying, do not give up on your child. Do not give up on your child. I don't care how much they say hateful things to you. I don't care how much they ignore you. Do not give up on the child. Continuously, if you have their number or however you can contact them, continue doing it.
I've done that over the years, even though I don't get no response. You know, I still, and I pray.
Yes.
Regardless, I pray.
And it works. And it might take what seems forever, but I promise you, if you stay consistent and you keep praying, sooner or later, something's going to break. God is concerned with what concerns
He is.
you.
That's good.
Whatever you're feeling, this is the thing. Where he says, I am in my Father, and just as I am in my Father, I am also in you and you in me. So if he says that, that means everything you feel, he feels.
Yes.
That's good.
So if you have heartbreak, guess what?
His heart breaks.
His
too.
heart's breaking too. And guess what? He's going to do something about it. Again, Kairos Chronos. When it's going to happen, we don't know. But
It will happen.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
Yes.
we have to rest in that. And that's what I rested in. And now, me and her, we have a good relationship. We can talk. If I want to call her,
It's
we're
coming.
there. And
It's
I
it's
believe,
coming.
yeah.
I know
And
it
I
is.
speak that. I really speak that over you, that soon, very soon, you're going to get a text, whether it's going to be through Messenger, however, you're going to get that text from your son, and it might just be, hey, I love you, period, point blank. Run it from there.
My daughter, that's her brother, and she lost one of her brothers. And she was so just at the funeral that day, just so mad, that because me and her both kept watching for him, and she was so mad, and she was like, oh, I'm going to send him a message. I was like, no, you're not. You're not going to do that. Don't make it worse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
more
Like,
of a
don't
wedge.
go out of anger and say something that you're gonna regret.
Yeah.
Just let it ride. Just let it ride.
Yeah.
But so I went through that whole thing, and almost from April of 25 to February of 26, just a few months ago. I lost my only sibling, my brother, to suicide
Yeah.
because of alcohol.
Yeah.
I told my daughter after JoJo's accident, she came to me and she's like, Mama, how am I going to get through this? And like my heart, of course, was already shattered, but I had never lost my sibling, my brother. I'd lost a son,
Yeah.
and I literally said, you need to go seek counseling.
Yeah.
Because I can't help you work through you losing your brother.
Yeah.
And then 2 days before my birthday, I lost my brother. But I applied the same aspect of God. It's I give it to you. I surrender it to you.
Yeah.
So good.
What is it? Psalms 46:10. Surrender. Be still and know that I surrender it to Him. Like you have to give it to Him. Don't try to cover up alcohol, drugs, any of that. You're covering it up. That's all you're doing.
Can I
Face
say-
it head on.
Like you have the gospel without like, because what you're saying, everything that you've done has been from a place of rest. Hey, I'm resting in this. I'm trusting my Father. Think about this: when your kids go through something, do you feel that? Imagine how much, what he was saying earlier. Imagine how much more God feels what you're feeling, and He deeply cares and deeply knows. He hasn't forgotten you. He doesn't leave you because He is the pneuma. Pneuma is your breath. That next breath that you're about to breathe, that's Him.
Even though I've thought before that He has left.
Oh, yeah, we all
You know,
have,
through
yeah.
the struggles or whatever. And most of the time, He didn't leave me. No, 100% of the time,
Amen.
He never left
That's
me.
it.
I left Him.
Yeah,
I
tried
walked away
to.
from Him.
Or
I mean,
Tried to.
yeah,
You're
I tried to.
inseparable.
Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to walk away from Him, but no matter back then, you know, how mad I was at Him, He loved me.
Oh yeah.
He loved me.
It's so cool because the Bible says that you are one spirit with Him. If I'm one spirit, that means we're inseparable. Even the Bible in Ephesians talks about the dividing of the soul and the spirit and how, crazy that is. So if you think about it, we're one spirit with the Father. Who's going to divide that? Nobody. Hell can't do it. Your performance certainly can't do it.
No.
Yep.
What you go through can't do it, because none of what we have in Him is built off any of that. It's built off of His goodness and who He is.
Yeah.
And then every day it blows our minds, because even in the deepest hell, I love what David said, I could make my bed in the pit of Sheol, and there He is. And I had a conversation with these guys on here, I think, and I said, man, I started looking back at every situation that I said God wasn't in, or He wasn't there.
He was.
I started looking back, and I found Him in every single situation, because I wouldn't be here today if He didn't have that way out. You know what I mean? And I believe the same for
Well,
you.
you have to position yourself like a couple weeks before Joe's accident. Bishop had came up to me right before service had started and said, I want you to go get the shofar out of the office.
I remember that. Yeah.
You know,
We're charismatic. We use shofars. Get over it.
I didn't say, no, I can't do that, which, of course, I've always been a shy person. So, no, I can't do that in front of nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. I was obedient because I knew that Bishop wasn't just calling me to do something to embarrass me. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
yeah, no.
Like, it was the Holy Spirit prompting him to do it.
Yeah.
And he said this too, like, I know that I know that I know. If I wouldn't have been obedient and done what the Holy Spirit was asking me to do, my walk wouldn't have turned out like it did. You have to be obedient. The service that we had that Sunday, I actually went back and watched it just to bring back to my remembrance what was actually said. The bishop said, victory is mine.
Yeah.
The victory is mine. If I am obedient and I walk the walk that God has for me to walk,
Yeah.
that I don't have to strive.
No, there's no
don't-
striving.
No,
It's resting. It's
I
like,
mean, I don't have to climb no ladders. You know
No,
what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
It's
Well, David also said in Psalm, He'll perfect those things which concerneth me. And one thing we have to understand is David didn't really know God like we know God. He did
yeah,
not.
that's true.
Can't know God without the saving incarnation of Jesus Christ.
that's right.
And also, we say this all the time too. If Jesus assumed it, He redeemed it. You know, and he assumed death. But also, you know, God lost a child. God knows what it feels like. So
He gave his son.
he lost his child.
Yeah.
So he knows exactly what you're going through. And it's so hard not to be, I don't want to say selfish, but in a way, and say, God, you don't know what it's like.
And he does.
He knows exactly what it's like. He went through exactly what you went through. And so, you know, I speak peace over your life. And I believe that true peace is coming.
I do too.
The same peace that God is enjoying right now on the throne,
I
we're
receive
allowed to
that.
enjoy.
Yes.
We're allowed to enter that throne room boldly and just rest in that peace. And it's tough. It's I can't imagine what you're going through. And I'm gonna be selfish here. I pray I never go through it.
I pray.
You know,
I
'cause
wouldn't worse.
no,
I would not wish it
no
on my
parent-
worst enemy.
No
you know?
parent should ever have to go through that, regardless of the age of the child. So, yeah, and I commend
Child
you.
is a child. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
what
and
age.
let me tell you, I'm ready to make this earth look like heaven,
Amen.
so that we can just bring Jesus back here, and then we can just assume our, you know, heavenly bodies here.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
But something else I want to point out too, in everything that she's been talking about, is even when she found out the bad news, her first thing that comes out of her mouth is Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And Damon Thompson talks about it all the time, having singular vision and you being focused only on Jesus. And with that, you, like I said this morning, your vision is so focused on him to where everything else that's going on around you, you can feel the vibrations, you can
Yes.
feel it going on around you, but you're keeping your focus on Jesus. And the thing is, Jesus said, he said, I will keep you in perfect peace. He said, I will keep you
Yes.
in perfect peace. If you just simply keep your mind on me,
Yeah.
I'll keep you. So you don't, when you have your mind focused on Jesus, no matter what is going on around you, he's consistently saying, don't worry about being kept. I'm keeping you. Focus on me. What happened with Peter? Peter's out there. He said, Lord, if this is you, bid me that I come out to you. And he says, okay, Peter, come on.
But when he took his eyes off of him, he started
was no
sinking.
longer able to be kept.
Yep.
He was no longer able to be kept, and he
Yep.
began to sink. So it's one thing that you can pull out of this. Another thing that you can pull out of this is your resilience came from you keeping your mind and your vision on that one thing and allowing that one thing to be the one thing, and not saying, okay, let me self-medicate. Let me keep me.
Yeah, that's true.
That didn't
Yeah.
happen. You didn't say, let me keep me. Instead, without even knowing, you
Jesus.
abided in the word where it says, if you allow me to, I'll keep you. And as I keep you, I'll keep you in perfect peace.
Yeah.
And I think that was how you were able to steer the ship in the middle of that storm. And it's so awesome now to see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Jesus said, let us go to the other side. And you're now on the other side. And, I mean, it's only up
Yeah.
from here. But I can promise you one thing. God never takes away without adding.
Yes.
Come on.
He never takes away without adding. So if he took something away, allowed something to be taken away, I can promise you something is on the other side that's about to be added.
You know, not to switch back, but when I first started my cleaning business, I would get so hurt if somebody canceled. Like I would say, I've been cleaning with these people for a year and then they canceled.
Oh yeah.
I would get so hurt.
I know the feeling when customers quit on you. It's
It's like,
what I did you, bro.
and it would bother me, but it got to when I started, you know. Was that your belly?
Dude, y'all
It
hear
was.
What was that? Yeah.
It sounded like a
That
gremlin.
was
I was
crazy.
like,
Was that your stomach or your throat?
That's something about to crawl in my butt. You gotta go, dude.
But it was, I got to the point where it didn't bother me anymore because I knew if this person quit, there was 2 more going to show up.
Yep.
And I have seen it, like, just play out.
See, the beautiful thing is, like, okay, 10 years ago, you didn't have the language around the gospel that you have now. But even looking back and seeing how God worked just so seamlessly, and the ontology that you're speaking of, it's just you being. In this, you're like, hey, God, listen, I know this is too big for me, but I'm trusting my Father. And just like, here's the thing. I want my kids to come to me when they need something or when they're feeling uncomfortable or don't. I want to know. You know, I want to feel what they're feeling. I want to be
Yes.
involved in their lives.
Yes.
And Jesus, my favorite scripture is, if your earthly father, being evil, knows how to give good gifts to his children, how much more does your heavenly Father? So it can't be morally less or anything like that. And one thing I want to say, once again, you are a true hero of the faith. You don't
Yes.
see it.
Yeah.
And that's why we celebrate people like you, like Ashton. You guys think that your part is so small, and you could not be any further from the truth, because people watch you. It's not what happens behind the podium. It's not what happens right here in this chair, right there in that chair. It's what happens when life punches you in the face, and to see how you react and how you get through it. And I'm not trying to be mean or blunt, but when
Yeah.
life punches, I
Punches
think
you
that's
in the gut and knocks you to your knees.
yes. How do you react?
How
What
do you stand
yeah.
back up?
What do you really and what I've seen time and time again with you, with Ashton, stuff that I would not have been able to get up from, stuff that I would not have. I would have been like, I need a month off, and everybody would have been like, okay, you deserve that. To see you guys step back in and say, hey, no, Jesus is bigger than this. I understand I'm going through this, but I understand also that I can't get through it without him.
Yeah.
And I can't get through it without my community.
Yep.
And that's the thing. So many people, that's why the Bible tells you, don't forsake the gathering together, because you need the community. Guess what? If I'm out by myself and I'm a hand, but the rest of my body's somewhere else, I'm not any good.
You're not no good.
I'm not good for myself. I'm not good for anybody else. But if we're all working together, then guess what? You've got something that I need and that I can only get from you. I can't get what I need.
No.
That's right.
The only expression that I'm going to get of Jesus through you is from you. I'll never get the expression of Jesus through Melissa other than through you.
That's right.
And to see how you've responded. And once again, I know the way that you serve, it's easy to think that you've been overlooked. And it's easy to think that opportunities have passed you by. And when you were talking about purpose earlier, I think that you're walking so much in your purpose, but you don't realize it because it's on a smaller scale. But I'm telling you that God's about to take that heart up to a grander scale. I don't know what that is, but you've had snippets, and I've seen your heart. And if anything, being around you long enough, I've seen your heart, the way you pour it out, the way you help others, the way that you give when you don't have. I'm going to be honest. And the way that, and you've always done that.
I mean, it's not even outside the church. But
Yeah.
the church is not to be kept in the four walls.
Correct.
We're to outside of the church.
Correct.
I mean, I would give somebody my last dollar.
Correct. And
You know,
that's
and I
why-
have so many times.
Here at Live and Beyond Sunday, we're going to elevate voices like that. People who truly have the heart of the Father. Not when the camera's on, not when the lights are on, but the people who aren't being seen and
I
are
don't
still
want-
doing it. Oh, I know.
I don't want to.
Let me celebrate you,
I don't
okay?
want to put the camera.
Let me
out
celebrate you. Can I brag on you for a minute? Please. No, I'm just kidding. But no,
It's not God when it's in front of the camera. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, not
Yeah.
this camera, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I made all those hats. How many times did I put it out there
No.
that I made
None.
those hats?
You
we
never
bragged
did.
on you a ton more than you
I
said anything.
never
Yeah.
posted, oh, I made all these hats, to give.
No.
It's
And
not,
you didn't
it's
expect
not,
anything back.
No, it's not about that. It's about God.
God, I love
It's about God.
Yeah.
It's about
But you
God.
know what? You just sat here and said you didn't know your purpose, but you've been talking about your purpose.
purpose the whole time. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, before, I was constantly asking God, what do you?
Yeah.
what do you
Yeah,
want?
no, I
What,
get
what,
it.
What,
Yeah.
But
Just keep being you. That's your purpose.
That's it.
I mean, that's
That's it.
Also, I'm not trying to switch the subject, but my back is on fire. I didn't realize that my shirt was up, And when I leaned up, my skin is probably still stuck to this leather chair, and it has not stopped stinging. So we may need to seek medical attention, because it's not stopping burning. Is my skin back there? Do you see blood? Like, bro, I'm so serious, dude.
But
I'm over here fighting tears, dude.
This would maybe be the last thing I say. That was so good at what you said. You might never get an expression of God from anybody else except for her. Think about how many times we've missed. Like we know that the fivefold ministry is an expression of God, but think of how many people that we've wrote off and said that they have absolutely nothing to offer us.
Yeah.
But it was something in them that God wanted to express.
Correct.
Yeah.
Through them that can't be expressed through anybody else.
Yeah.
Think on that.
Yeah.
Think of how many people that's been turned away in churches due to legalistic laws, like she just said, where they told you
In
couldn't
the
wear
pants. Yeah, it's so silly,
Right.
man.
Now,
Oh, I was
Think
damned.
on
I was
that.
going to hell because
Yeah,
I wore a pair of pants.
but now,
It looks like you still are. 'Cause you're still wearing pants.
but
You must like hot places.
Yeah.
no, it was seriously
Coming on
think,
here with
think
that
about what
nonsense.
they are missing now
Yeah.
that they don't have her.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
There's
Sucks for you guys.
Yeah, it's
well, they're not even preaching anymore.
Yeah, well, hey. But just think on it though. Think of the things that they are missing.
Yeah.
That's probably a little piece of their puzzle, and that's why we're all everybody. There's no big eye, little eye when it comes to the body
Everybody
of
plays
Christ.
a part, dude.
Every
One.
single
We're
thing.
all one.
Out of
Unity.
all the millions of cells in your body, if one cell is off, it destroys your body.
You know, yeah.
It destroys your body. So think of it that way the next time you want to look at someone and want to write them off because in their current state, they have not yet realized who they actually are in Christ in their current state, right? But guess what? They have something to offer to the body that none of us have the capability
That's right.
to put in there.
We can't.
So think of it as that. That one cell is that person that you're writing off right now.
Well, it's like growing up. No, I didn't make it through school. I quit. I didn't need that.
Hey,
Me either.
I didn't.
Bump it, baby.
I mean, you can,
I don't
I
want to go
mean,
either.
there are people out here that have 4, 5, 6 years of college education and have loans coming out the wazoo.
Oh, yeah. We talked to our youth about that this morning.
You know, it's
But
I didn't need that.
Yeah.
I
follow
didn't.
God.
God had His plan all
Yeah.
along.
Kids finish school.
Yeah.
Yes, go
Nobody's
to school.
telling.
No,
I can,
no.
Hey,
I
can
can
I-
hear now.
hey,
My
real
child
quick.
said that
No,
y'all
no.
said no.
I wanna point-
Graduate.
I want to point out something that
Because I do wish I would have graduated, you know. And
Yeah.
I know I can still go back and do that, and that's been a thought. But I do wish I would have at least graduated, you know, and had that.
But you're living in your purpose.
Yeah.
But, you know, even going through school, not really having friends and being picked on and stuff like that, you know, for whatever reason. I'm here today. Where are they at?
Yeah.
You know?
And let me
And
say-
I want
Where
to
are
say
they at?
one
We'll
more
go
thing.
pick on them.
I
Yeah.
wanted to say one more thing too. Like it just keeps coming. Like I was focused on yes, it was Jesus. The ladies that were around me where I was at thought that I was just gonna have a heart attack. Because she said that, you know, my heart was beating so fast.
Yeah.
But I wanted to. All I wanted to do was get to my daughter
Yeah.
because I did not want to. She's the one that said, "Mama, I think JoJo had an accident," and I didn't want to call her on the phone. I wanted to be in front of her. And the lady that was one of the ladies that was there says, "I'm fixing to call the ambulance on you." I said, "Oh, no, you're not." Because they're going to take
paying
me
the
to the
bill.
hospital. I
Yeah.
ain't going to no hospital, you know?
Yeah.
So at that moment,
Don't want that bill either.
I didn't care about the bill,
I do.
but, you know,
take
it
me.
was that moment of not just focusing on Jesus, but deep breaths, just breathe. Just
Yeah.
you know, I looked at that lady. I said, "Don't call the ambulance on me. I got to go to my daughter." She's like, "Well, you're not going nowhere. I'm going to my daughter. I've got to get to my daughter." And as soon as I pulled up in the driveway, which was a 35-minute ride, it felt like the longest ride of my life.
Yeah.
She opened the door. She already knew. But I was able to catch her,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and
Let me say this. Do you ever think about, like, when you say, you know, you took 3 deep breaths? Once again, he's the pneuma, and it's scientifically shown that when you take deep breaths, you can reset your nervous system and completely slow everything down. And that's him. He's all in that. That's Jesus. That breath, that's Jesus. I do want to point out something else too on my point. Stephen, one of the first martyrs, you know, in the Bible, where Paul was actually holding the coats of the people that were stoning him. Stephen was actually a very wise man, but he was a deacon. A deacon at the time would be like a helps minister. And what the apostles did was they put Stephen over the ministry of the widows and the orphans. So hear me, right? Sounds like a smaller role compared to what Peter and all them were doing, right? But no, he was transforming lives, man. He was doing, they said he did many, many, many great signs and wonders among the people. So many great miracles among the widows and the orphans and just the homeless. And he was stoned for it. And I mean, looking up into heaven, one of the first martyrs, everybody knows his name. One of the most famous people, everybody knows one of the first martyrs. And he was a deacon in the church. He took care of the widows and the orphans. That's what he did. And, you know, you think that he thought his role was small? No, because he knew the impact that he was having, that he could have by changing one person's life, the impact, the generations that he was going to affect. And you see the value in that. It's not about anything of building up your name, your business.
it's not about
Right.
me.
And let me say, that is one of the most commendable attributes, the resiliency, the loving heart. And we knew we had to have you on because, once again, if anything, more than any theology, more than anything like that, we want people on here who know how to love well and who have been through life and who know how to get back up and know how to help others get through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, let me say thank you.
Yes.
Because we're used to it by now, but it takes a lot of courage to get behind the camera, the lights, and be completely vulnerable and tell your story, because these are private matters that a lot of people never share openly. And so for you to come on here and share, because like he said, your testimony isn't for you.
No,
It's for other people, man.
It's gonna watch.
You're building bridges. What you did
Yes.
today was you built bridges. That when you were saying earlier about people being, I believe some people are stuck in shame, guilt, condemnation, and grief right now.
It's hard. I mean,
Yeah.
because people think, oh, well, I'm just gonna grieve and get over it. It don't work that way. That's not grief. Grief comes in waves because it's love.
Yeah.
It's love that you have to carry on with you when that person is no longer here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that I've had so many people to tell me, well, you're not grieving. Well, you don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see me at night when I go to bed?
Right.
You know, do you see me when I get in my car in the mornings by myself to go to work?
That's been the craziest thing to me, is when people can come up to you and be like, "Oh, you're not doing this right." It's like,
You need to grieve.
where are
It's
the
like,
rules? Like, where are the rules on
do
this?
you-
Like,
Yeah. And I have come to realize that it's a part of me for the rest of my life walking
Yeah.
on earth. You know, I'm always going to miss my kid. Anybody that has lost their child, no matter the age, is going to miss them. Is going to wonder what they would be like,
Yeah.
what they would be doing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like my grandmother, my dad's mom, she lost like 8 of her kids before she made it to heaven. You know,
Wow.
so and I never asked how she felt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, Kayla, why you got
He looked at me. He
Yeah.
looked at me weird.
Bro,
No,
this
it can't-
boy's
no,
stomach is just
oh, it's
crying.
going, yeah.
All I've
it's
had
Hey,
was
crying.
a
So
banana
let me
pudding
say this
today.
too. This really helps me a
Forgive
lot
me.
too, and I believe it's really going to help my wife because we just walked through a season where she lost her nana this past week.
It's hard. It's hard.
So this whole week, we've been dealing with the grieving process and just going through the different phases of that. And as a husband, I'm just trying to be as supportive as I can, and just be there. Because like you said, nobody grieves the same. And if you're out there, and you're expecting everybody to grieve the same,
It's not.
No
And-
two people grieve the same. Let me tell you, I'll be completely honest with you. I am the worst when it comes to death, burials, and all that. I don't like funeral homes, and I'm
No,
like,
neither.
listen, I want to remember you the way I saw you alive. So that's
Well,
it. You know what I mean? And like,
I had a pastor. Okay, so back up several years ago, my daughter's 26. So 26 years ago, my cousin was 18 years old. We lived at my grandmother's house together. He got killed in a tragic accident. My daughter had just been born, and I was lost. He was my best friend.
yeah.
You know, being 18 years, he was electrocuted through some power wires.
Wow.
That he was walking a ladder up the side of the house, and the power shouldn't even been there, but it was, and it was still God then.
Yeah.
You know, but I had the pastor that pastored my grandmother's funeral, because I was all kinds of upset. Y'all need to behave. Y'all
He just pushed his mic in his mouth.
was all kind of upset and just bawling, because I lost my cousin and my grandmother, both of my grandmothers. I loved dearly. They were it was my life. Like my daddy's mom, she raised me. She taught me to sew. She taught me to cook. She taught me to can food. I was in the garden. She taught me. I love gardening. Plants and gardening that's it.
I know,
Take
that's where
everything else
That's
away
where you
from
spend
me.
most of your time.
Yeah.
The flower
Yes,
shop.
yes. But
We've
he
actually-
told me, this pastor told me, he come up to me and he hugged me and he said, think about one thing. Would your grandmother want you crying like this? I said, probably not.
Yeah.
He said, think about another thing. If you had the opportunity to ask her to come back, would she? And I said, no.
No.
No. And that gave me peace.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of what helped me too with my brother and my son, was I had peace
Yeah.
already.
Let me tell you. Let me say this for those of you out there. Heaven is certainly real.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I explained to my 6-year-old son is, I'm like, hey, listen, man, you see how you see things right now and how clear everything is, and you understand what's going on. I said, imagine that times 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be amplified. People are like, how will I know? You're going to know all your relatives. Obviously, when you can see it in the Bible where the rich man, he recognized his family members and blah, blah, blah. You can see many instances. So, and once again, like you said, I think that's so powerful, because if you were to ask him, hey, do you want to come back? No. If you were to ask me, if I'm in the embrace of Jesus, hey, do you want to come back? No. It's better for me to be here, I promise, because
Yeah.
Jesus has already showed me what he's going to do in your life, and I can promise you don't need me there for that.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful thing, because Jesus, don't you know that he's letting little JoJo know that you're taken care of? Hey, listen, I'm not going to let your mom go without. I'm going to be, and he's up there cheering them on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So let me ask you this. If you could tell the listeners and those that you were on for a reason, clearly.
I know it was.
To the person that's listening, what would you tell them about life punching them in the gut, bringing them to their knees, about not giving up and remaining calm in the middle of a storm.
Okay, as a mother that has lost her child or whatever, there's no pain. I mean, there's no mother that should have to go through that pain, and I get it. But I want to encourage you to keep going.
Yeah.
One breath, one moment, one day at a time. You don't have to be strong every day. It's okay to cry, to miss them, to have days when it simply seems like getting out of bed is an accomplishment. I had those days, but never, not one time, did I stay in the bed. I never did. I mean, I showed up the Sunday after to church.
You ain't missed a Sunday since.
You know, well, I probably missed a couple.
I ain't keeping attendance on you.
But
He is.
Get into Scripture. Study out the Scripture. Psalms 34:18. The Bible reminds us that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the deepest pain, God is near you. He sees every tear. He hears every prayer. And He understands the sorrow in your heart. Don't try to drown it in alcohol. Don't try to cover it up with drugs, because it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
When you sober up, it'll only be worse. Face it head on.
Yeah.
Remember that don't let nobody tell you not to talk about your child or your mother or, whoever it was. Talk about them. Keep them. The reality of life is grief is a process. And it could be the rest of your life.
Yeah.
They mattered. Their smile matters. The memories, the impact they made will always be a part. Grief is not something to simply say, get over. Carry it while continuing to love them in a different way.
Wow.
And I want to say thank you to y'all.
No, thank
for
you.
having me
Thank
on.
you.
A big, huge thank you to Bishop and Pastor Stacy.
Yeah.
When I came here, the very first moment I was here, when I walked through, I was broken. Definitely broken all the way. Even though I've been through all these things, I'm not broken anymore. I gave all the pieces to God, and He has put them back together.
Yes.
That's so good.
And let me tell
thank
you. Yeah. Thank you, number one, for being on, for taking time out of your day. We understand it's valuable. Number two, thank you for the past 10 years, being one of the most consistent people in my parents' lives.
Yeah.
I can't explain to you or even Ashton, same thing, how much, I don't know why I keep talking to both of y'all at the same time, but it's okay, but how much both of you guys have done and just continue doing, and how much that means to me as their kids. Because I've seen so many people, want to backhand them and use them to get here and then, throw them away when they're done.
Yep.
And to see you stay so consistent, and I've seen you walk by and see a piece of trash on the floor, like a little peppermint wrapper that most people would walk by and be like, oh, no big deal. And you pick it up, throw it in the trash.
I'm OCD.
And
I can't help it.
No, but I mean, that's excellence. And here's the thing, once again, when we talk about the body, we need that, because guess what? I'm not built like that. Adrian's not built like that. Caleb's not built like that. Shut up.
Yes, I am.
But anyways, you get what I'm
it's
saying.
not.
So
No, it's
we
not.
all
Speak for me.
complement each other. And we also, another thing, we can't all expect for everybody to be doing the same thing.
No.
You know what I mean? So everybody plays a vital role. And I truly want to thank you for, I hate even saying a servant's heart, for having a son's heart, a daughter's heart to serve their father and serve their father well and to honor their father. If anything, I've seen resilience, I've seen honor. And just consistency. And thank you. And I know my parents have told you thank you probably a million times, but I'm telling you on behalf of them too, and from us kids. Cause
I'm here. You know, I'm here. I've left. I have left.
Yeah.
But
Me too.
I called your mom and was like, I just want to go back home, you know?
Yeah.
I did. I just, even when I was gone, my heart was still here.
Yeah.
God already knew he had his place for me.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And I want to say one more thing, if it's okay.
Yes.
Because I know this is going to go out. And I just want to say that, Michael, if you're watching this, just know, son, I love you. I'll never stop.
We love you,
Amen.
and there's nothing you can do about
There
it.
ain't nothing you can do about it.
Caleb, closing thoughts, sir.
I mean, I have none. Beautifully said. And I think that relationship will be rekindled at some point, like Adrian said. I'm believing that for you.
Yeah.
So I put my faith with yours. And I respect your faith because you have the same type of faith that I do. I'm not going to stop faith in it. Like, I'm just going to keep on faith in it. So, yes, Garrett and I laughed a lot in this episode. Like I said on Mark's podcast yesterday, I put the fun in funeral, dude. I can't help but laugh. I love to laugh. And there's joy in the house of the Lord, brother. So
Laughter is good.
y'all
for
get
the
off of me.
soul.
And we all need some laughter. So, no, just thank you for being you. Because your face isn't on the billboard. Your name isn't on the ministry. But you are such an important part to this church. And like I said at the beginning, more churches need Melissas.
Yeah.
So, thank you for what you do. Adrian.
But you can't have our Melissa.
Yeah, you can't argue. She's
Yeah.
taken.
Sorry, guys. She's
taking
leaving me
it.
on Sunday.
I kind of already said what I was going to
Yeah, I
say.
think
All right,
did
thank you.
close
You're
it
good.
off,
Go
so-
ahead, buddy. Go back. You're good.
Anyway,
Jesus.
bro.
Chill, dude. It's a daggum joke,
No,
brother.
I'm hurt, and we'll handle it after the podcast.
Pull your pants down, dude.
What?
He's so
Okay.
He's so
All right, man. Okay, I'm at the bottom of his
no,
pants. Y'all need
no.
to chill, dude.
And
Garrett, too. Look.
On that note, we
Garrett's
love
got
you
on
guys.
bowling socks. We love y'all. See y'all next week.
This is
In the chaos, you draw near, whispering words I long to hear. Peace be still, the storm will